Hello everyone, I'm Dudu. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic in intimate relationships. Have you ever had this experience when you're clearly exhausted and out of breath, but the other person is indifferent and even asks, "Are you done?" Come down, I'm sleepy, go to sleep, don't worry today. I'm going to tell you why physical work is not the key. What's really important is to find the right angle and push accurately. This is not a fantasy. When you learn how to trigger the other person's deep feelings, you will find that the other person looks at you differently. First of all, we have to understand that women's deep orgasm is actually divided into two different feelings. This is the first step on the road to mastery. If you understand these 2 points, you're halfway to success. The first feeling, we call it stimulating the G-spot. It is located about 3 cm from the entrance from the vagina to the forearm, and you can feel the explosion of pleasure in this place by gently pressing your fingers. It's like lighting a match and making the other person scream directly. The second feeling is called respectful stimulation. This is a hidden area that many men ignore. It is located in the deepest part of the vagina, about 8 to 10 cm, at the opening of the female uterus. This area requires all-out effort to reach, but don't worry, you don't have to touch the bottom every time. Even if you get close and use vibration and sensory signals, you can make the other person's whole body go limp. Are you a little confused when you hear this? Don't worry, I will tell you how to operate these two places respectively. Men might as well guess. Is it possible to trigger this G-spot stimulation and respectful stimulation at the same time? This is the ultimate skill. I will teach you some magical speed-up techniques in a while, which will definitely make her beg you to come again. Let's start with stimulating the G-spot. The missionary position is a classic method. It looks old-fashioned, but it is actually very useful. Raise her hips a little bit, such as with a pillow, so that your angle can hit accurately. Remember not to go too deep. The key is to use the feeling of pushing, not poking. The rhythm here is very important. A slow and even rhythm is 10 times more effective than a sudden rush. When she is completely prone, your movements will be more focused on the forearms. At this time, the angle should be pressed down a little bit, like knocking on the door instead of banging. Next, let's talk about attacking respect. This area is not stimulated by poking, but by squeezing and vibration. The side-lying position is good. The key is to go deep and slow. Let her body bend naturally and use a pillow to pad her lower abdomen so that every time you push it, it will go deeper. The key point of the action is that the slower the rhythm, the better, and replace friction with the feeling of pressing, which is the key to triggering the vagus nerve. So, how to achieve double stimulation? This requires some skills. The female captain leaning forward is a good way. Let her lean forward slightly, hold her waist with your hands, and push forward gently. In this way, your attack angle will act on the stimulation point in the respectful area at the same time. At the same time, let her control the rhythm, and you are responsible for providing support. The intermediate version of the prone position from behind is definitely a killer. Let her lie down completely, and at the same time put a higher pillow under her abdomen so that your thrust angle can directly touch the respectful area, and the vibration will indirectly act on the stimulation point. At this time, the rhythm is very important. Don't be impatient. Stretching and pushing plus slow vibration is the key. In addition to these techniques, there is another important piece, that is rhythm control. Many men like to push forward quickly, thinking that this will make the other party happy. In fact, the combination of fast and slow is the best. There is a rhythm here, slow and fast, like a rhythmic movement. In the slow push stage, let her fully feel every deep touch and create a sense of anticipation. In the fast push stage, use a short, fast rhythm to stretch the pleasure, but don't maintain it for too long. In the actual combat process, there are still some things to pay attention to. For example, physical feedback. You should observe her breathing, rhythm, and body tremors more, which can directly reflect her pleasure. In addition, patience and concentration are also very important. Don't think about rushing things. Your concentration will make her feel respected and cherished. Men, a woman's body is like a complex piece of music, and you are the performer. Whether she will orgasm is never based on brute force, but on how much patience and concentration you are willing to invest. I hope today's content can make you gain something. Remember to like and subscribe. Finally, I want to ask everyone, do you think the female captain or the prone position is more suitable for double stimulation? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area and share your actual combat experience. See you next time.